Okay, in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to model a teacup using the Polygon mesh modeling method. Okay, first you need to create a polygon cylinder. So I'm going to hold down the Shift, right mouse click, and choose polygon cylinder. And I'm going to choose the option box. I'm going to use a division of 8 divisions, and I'm going to create the cylinder. Okay, next I'm going to zoom in. And then I'm going to select the central faces. So notice that I go over to vertex first to select the central vertex. Then holding down your control key, okay, and then right mouse click over the selected vertex and then choose the option to faces. So now you notice that now the vertex has been converted to a selection of faces. And first we're going to scale this group of faces upwards so that we have the nice taper for the cup, and then we're going to press delete to get rid of the faces. Okay, so next we're going to insert a couple of edge loops. So you go to your mesh tools. Okay, I'm going to tear out the mesh tool so that I can have the insert edge loop next to me. Click on insert edge loop to insert one edge loop here, 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 and here. Alright, we want to have sufficient edge loops so that we have enough to pull out the handle later on. Okay, next we can start to give it some thickness. So I'm going to press Q to go back to selection mode. And you can press number 3 to see what it looks like subdivided. So it actually doesn't look too bad. And perhaps I can insert another more edge loop at the bottom here to make it a little bit tighter. So insert edge loop. I'm going to click and then drag it down to the bottom. Okay, so right now the cup is paper thin, so we want to extrude all the faces to give it some thickness. So I'm going to press Q again, right mouse click on the cup, go to face selection mode. All you have to do is just double click on one of the faces to select all the faces. Holding down to your shift key, okay, make sure the cursor is over the selected object, right mouse click and choose extrude face. Okay, you can either pull the blue arrow to control the amount of thickness you want for the cup, or you can use this extrusion floating window, poly extrude face window, to adjust the thickness. Okay, so you can actually key in the numerical value here. So I'm comfortable with this thickness, so now my cup is done. So next I'm going to go back to object mode and reposition the cup so that it is at the base of the grid. Okay, so I'm going to press 1 on my number, on the number row on the top of the keyboard. Okay, so to see where I can pull out the handles. Now you can go ahead and pull or extrude the handle out from here, but you'll notice that the angle that you are going to pull out, or the orientation you're going to pull out the face, is going to be a bit awkward. So we need to rotate this 8-sided cup so that the flat face is lined up with the world axis, okay, especially the X and the Y axis, or rather the Z axis, which is this direction, okay, and the X axis, which is this direction. So I'm going to switch over to object mode, and I'm going to go over to the top view. So you press and hold the space bar, left mouse click on the Maya, and then switch over to top view. Select the cup and then press E to rotate. You want to rotate it until the flat faces are lined up with the thicker lines, which is the axis. So actually the precise angle, which you can key in the channel box here, is 22.5. Okay. So once I rotated it, you notice that now the flat faces are lined up against the dark lines here. So next thing is we want to freeze the transformations. So you go to modify and click on freeze transformations. So now the rotation values and the translate values are 0. Now it is much easier for us to pull out the handle. So I'm going to go to perspective view. right mouse click and click on the face here. Shift, right mouse click to extrude, and then you can pull out the face, and then you can use the scaling tool by pressing R. Okay, and then clicking on the non-uniform axis here, and you can scale it down. I'm going to do the same for the bottom face here. Shift, right mouse click and extrude face. Let's pull it out. Okay, or you can hold on to the control key and grab the blue cube to scale it down. Okay, so now we have these two couple of faces extruded. We can switch to the front view, or in this case we have to switch to the view which is looking from the left. So let's try the left view, or we can try the right view. Okay, so the left view or right view will work, but I prefer to work in this case the right view. So I'm going to grab the faces here and start to move and extrude a section out from here. So let me just going to split my view to two. So you can go to panels, okay, and then you can go to layouts, two panes side by side. And in one of the views I'm going to change it to perspective, so it makes it easier for me to choose the face. So this is the top face now. I've selected it. Then I can hold on to shift, right mouse click and extrude the face. Now I go to the side view and then pull the face out. Okay, you can press G again to repeat the extrusion. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same for the bottom face. Select the bottom face, then press G to repeat last command, which is extrude. Then in the side view here, I'm going to press W and grab. Press G again to extrude. I can grab this and then rotate it at the side view. Now I can join these two, or using the bridge function to join these gaps together. But first I need to delete away this face, and I delete away this face. Then go to the edge mode, double click to select this open edge, holding down the shift, double click to select the bottom open edge, then use the function, okay, edit mesh, okay, and click on the bridge to seal it up. Okay, notice the bridging has a lot of divisions. Okay, I do not need so many divisions. Okay, I can click on the text here, left mouse click and drag to the left to reduce the divisions to 0. Okay, so now, okay, my cup has a handle, and if I press number 3, okay, it will show the cup in subdivided form. And if you wish, you can switch over to vertex form, and you can still move it to tweak the design of your cup's handle. Okay, or we can drag a box over the entire row of vertices, and then you can use scaling to adjust the thickness. Okay, and you have done all that properly, okay, you would have finished doing a very basic teacup, okay, using the Polygon mesh modeling method.